What is going on? Look at that. I already got to adjust my camera. I was not ready. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Survivor 48 pre-show. That is the most energy you're going to get out of me. I have been sick all weekend. I've lost my voice. It's coming back, but it's still not quite there. So I've got hot tea. I've got cough drops. We got an hour and a half until the premiere of Survivor 48. So welcome to the pre-show. You guys can join our live chat, our Ancient Voices chat. There's my brother. He was the first one in here. Another thing that we're doing this year that's new throughout the episode, we want to hear from you guys. I can't sit here and do all the talking, and I don't want to make Ollie do all the talking. So we want to hear from you guys throughout the show. So this year, you can actually call into the show for the pre-show. You'll be backstage. We'll bring you on. We'll chat with you. The link is in the description below if you're watching on YouTube. There's a link. It says call in. You'll be on video just with us. You can also go to our X account, Out Survivor Now Pod, and join there. There's a link as well. So if you want to come on, chat about who your winner pick is, chat about Survivor in general, definitely hit that link. But I can't do this entire show by myself. We've got a long hour and a half. It's going to be the longest hour and a half of your life. But I am joined by the incredible Ollie Grubb. Ollie, how are we doing today?
I'm doing good. I'm very excited. I feel like it's been, for me, just a very mellow day, kind of not really thinking like, oh yeah, it's the premiere of 48. And then as soon as I got finished work and I was home, I was like, holy, it's like the premiere of 48. I think because I've been on such an AU hype. I've my brain's gone, oh my God, I've now got to think of about 48 now. So I'm excited. I am very excited. I'm intrigued to see how this premiere episode goes and how they're going to set the tone for their season. So I'm excited. I'm excited now.
I love that you brought up Survivor Australia, because this is a fun time. We say it every single season that we cover, yay, more Survivor. But at the same time, it's a busy time. So I have done literally nothing today but be on the computer, on the phone, getting the graphics ready, getting all the stuff on Instagram prepared and made and all of that. So it has been an incredibly busy day. And I'm not even thinking about what I still have to do for Survivor Australia, which, by the way, if you guys aren't watching Survivor Australia, definitely tune into that. It's Brains v. Bronze 2. And Ollie is joined by Matthew and Valeria every Thursday night, 10 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. For those people in Australia on a Friday, 2 p.m. And tomorrow, Ollie, you guys are going to be joined by a special guest. This is a little announcement here. So go ahead, make it. We're gonna make it.
I mean, is it confirmed?
It is confirmed. Yeah.
Oh, okay, it's confirmed. Well, I don't want to say the name, just because I still want to keep people in suspense. But we will be joined by another Titan. And let's just say she definitely made her mark on the show, along with Valeria.
I love that. There's a connection there, maybe. So
yes,
you guys got to do your research. Definitely check that out tomorrow. Let's see what we got in the comments. Amy is here. I'm glad I checked in early. I would have missed the first half hour of the show. Yes, Amy. It's a special start time, 6:30. We are going to take you right up until the premiere episode, probably about 7:50. It's probably 10 minutes before, so that gives me time to go and turn it on and all of that. And then you got to remind me how to say her name, because you've been doing all the time. Adrian. Hey guys, so excited for tonight. Just switching back and forth between you guys and Reality Kingdom Survivor AU recap. Thank you. That is amazing.
See you tomorrow.
Yes, definitely be here as we break it all down. Let's see. They also say Kitty. Maybe. Sky says Caroline. Maybe. I can't. And then Sky also says, hello. Welcome, guys. Let's get this chat going. We'd love to hear from you guys. I wonder who joins the First Boots Club tonight. Thank you. He, him, by the way. Thank you. That's why Ollie looked at me immediately. And so, yeah. Yeah,
it was.
That's on me. That's on me, Adrienne. I'm sorry. That's on me. To be fair, Randy can be a girl or a guy named too. So I've had that exact same situation happen. So I do apologize about that. We're all human here. But if you guys are watching and you missed this, you can call into the show if you want to jump on and actually chat with us. You can hit the link down below in the description, or you can go to our X account and hit that StreamYard link, and we can get you guys on and we'll chat with you. You'll be backstage, and then we'll bring you on whenever we're ready to chat with the fans. So definitely join us. Adrienne also says it could be Mark. So, okay, that's enough about Survivor Australia. We are here for Survivor 48, and we talked a little bit about it, Ollie, but to get us started, our first segment, the excitement of a new season. Look, we wrapped up back in December for Survivor 47, and with 48, I was a big new era hater. A lot of people have been, right? 41 was rough. 42 was rough. 43 was rough. 44 started getting a little bit better, and then we see 44 still had some problems.
Some kinks.
But I think 45, 46, and 47 have been like amazing. Really good. So 48 has a lot to live up to, and just by the marketing they have been giving, and like Jeff Probst going on all the shows in New York and everything. And I'm actually surprised. We're going to get to the Survivor 50 stuff here in a little bit, because there's a lot to talk about with that as well. And we'll touch base on it on this pre-show. But I'm actually impressed. Even despite all the Survivor 50 talk, I feel like Survivor 48 has still been the focal point. And I honestly feel like this is going to be another great season with how they've been marketing it. The cast seems incredible. Like, honestly, I think this could be the best cast of the new era so far. Just by 3 analysts.
Yeah.
Analysis,
this cast have been very active so far. I mean, as kind of the social media person of the podcast who literally like analyzes all the social media posts, which we'll be doing for Got Something For You as per usual. The cast has been so social. Like, 3 names off the top, like Say, Mary, Shaheen. They've been so active on Twitter. Actually, David as well. David is a really good one. But the marketing they've been putting out, like Jeff going on all the TV programs, like, I can't remember. I mean, I was following Tegwith's Instagram as well, because I know that she was basically trying to get everywhere he was, which I commend her for. They've really been putting in the work for it, which to me, hopefully is good. Like, you want that engagement, and I think. Sorry, they've.
You're getting sick. I'm getting you sick right now.
No, I've already been sick. They've really been pushing like the 48 narrative, so I'm very intrigued to see how it goes down. And I mean, I got to go to some comments here, because
show the comments. Take it away, Ollie.
I've already lost it. There it is. Sky. I like the cast. It's going to be a good season. Like. Gabe has put, this cast feels like more casual fans, not super fan heavy. I still feel like there's some
I think it's a good variety. I think there's a good variety this season, whereas like in recent new era seasons, it's been really like the most diehard fans.
Yes. And I also have to shout out Adrian's comment here, like, Say has been like wedding DA. Say has been amazing. If you do not follow Say on X, you need to follow Say on X. Like, it is hilarious.
Couple other comments here. Sam adds in, hey guys, what's up, Sam? Welcome to the podcast. Welcome. If you're new to the podcast, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Super Alex is here. Cast is great. I'm loving the group. Yeah, I mean, the chat is popping off at the moment. Love that. But yeah, I agree with everything you just said. Like, I think it's a good variety, and what the fans are saying as well. I think it's a great cast, good variety. I don't know. There's just some buzz around this season with how they've been marketing it. The social media has been great so far. It feels like, I don't know. This is what I've been waiting for Survivor to do. I'm like, this show is so good. When are we going to take the show and really market it to everyone, much like they do for like the Super Bowl, much like they do for Wimbledon and like all these massive events. You could even say like concerts worldwide and stuff. You guys know what I mean when they have a massive, like the Grammys, the Oscars. Like when are you going to take
Eurovision for us
Eurovision?
Europeans?
Yes, Eurovision. And when are we going to take Survivor and actually market it? Because yes, we get commercials like, hey, check out Survivor next Wednesday. But now Jeff Probst is making, it's almost like a tour to market the show. He's going on, I think last night he was on Jimmy Fallon. Yes, and he's going on like morning shows and stuff like that. And the cast are doing
Mark and Kelly, Ripper
yes,
and Kelly.
Yes. And they're doing these Survivor beach pop-ups. And they're
I was about to say that one.
We'll talk a little bit about that. There's so many watch parties. I was actually supposed to be in Milwaukee. I chose not to go because of whatever I've been dealing with. First off, personal thank you to Andrea Bohike. She was incredible. She's so nice. She was like, I'm so sorry you can't make it. Join us next time. But yeah, moral of the story, there's all these watch parties. And this is how Survivor should have always been doing their marketing. And I feel like it's getting out there for so many new fans, which is what they're looking for to continue past 50. And I think they're doing a really great job at it.
Yeah, I think they're doing. Yeah, they've really stepped it up. I keep looking at the comments, but I'm going to refrain from now. But yeah, like even the beach drop, because I know that we had a couple of our people go there. Tegwith, Josh, and
Matthew was there.
Matthew as well. Yeah, they've all been there. They've all managed to see everything. And even like people there have said like it's a really good episode. So like, because I was talking with some people, and that, like even the Survivor people that were there said like it's a really good first episode. So I'm very intrigued to see how it all goes down. And I think it's the perfect segue maybe to talk about what was mentioned at the
perfect segue. I will say the last thing I want to say, Ollie, is I totally forgot that they got to watch the episode. Be honest with me. Have you asked any questions? I have not.
No,
you're usually the person who's like, let's ask some questions. Get the deets.
Are you saying I'm the gossip?
You are the gossip. Yeah, you know you're the gossip. I just saw we have 50 current viewers, which is another great way to segue into what you guys are talking about. We're here to talk about 48. We're going to get to more 48, but we do have an hour and a half to kill here. So this was a big announcement that happened at the beach drop in New York City, and it was one I don't think anybody was expecting for Jeff to be making. So Jeff Probst announced Saturday that season 50 will be in the hands of the fans, and voting will take place beginning tonight on Survivor 50 CBS.votenow.tv at 9:30 p.m. Eastern time. I'm literally I got an alarm set. I'm definitely going to be voting. And let me tell you guys this. Don't mess this up. Okay. So what did you think of the news, Ollie? Because part of me, the positive side of me, loved this. That means where some of the stuff that have been needing to be changed are going to be changed back.
Yes.
Unfortunately, we did find out that Jeff said the 39 days is not going to happen. We're under contract.
Yeah.
It's going to be 26 days. You're going to have to get over it, people. But here's some other stuff. So the positive side of me is like, that's awesome. We're going to be making some changes that need to be made. The negative side of me was like, this is such a good marketing move, because some of the stuff, and we'll get into what Ollie and I want to vote and so on and so on. But some of the stuff, like, is there going to be a live reunion or not? They know there's going to be a live reunion. They have to know the voting's going that way. Some stuff like the fire making, like, I think they're trying to be like, okay, look, you guys did it. We're giving you the option, even though I think they're going to do it anyways.
Yeah, look, Jeff, Survivor people, just between you and me, live reunion, please. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
If you don't do a live reunion, I am personally going to come over there and make it happen for you. But yeah, I was excited for it because, again, it's like the last time we kind of saw anything close to this was kind of Cambodia, and actually, in my opinion, I think it worked out really well because, you know, Cambodia has always been regarded as a really great season. Now, Are they going to do it like Cambodia where we get to pick the cast? Probably not. May we have an influence? Who knows? But I like that what they're kind of starting off slowly with, right, here are some things. How do we feel about it? And I think they picked some decent they picked some decent things to do. Like, I think it's some things that definitely the fans have been calling out or mentioning for a long time now. So I'm glad that they are kind of giving it in the fans to be like, right, this is what you want. This is then what we'll do. Yeah. And I hope they follow through with it, because if they don't, they're about to annoy the fandom.
Yeah, you got to follow through with it at this point. And another interesting thing is Jeff said this in an interview. I don't know if you caught this, but he said in terms of casting, and we've been hearing like we got it down to 200 names and then we got it down to this many names. He said with casting, they went all the way back to season 1, looked at every single castaway and broke down who would represent the history of the show the best for Survivor 50. There's still going to be people that we want to see back who didn't get the call for whatever reason. Jeff doesn't care for them or whatever. But it's good to know that they at least went back to the beginning and said, okay, let's go cast by cast. Let's see if anyone from this cast. That means they are trying. So there was some positive there. Ryan also adds in, my brother, bring back different locations. That will not happen. Because
I'm here, though, for it. I'm here for it, right? I agree.
At least for a while. But this is a segment that we're very excited to get into. So what do we want to see? And we want to hear from you guys. We've been seeing a lot of your comments lately. Baseppi and Sean, that's what we want to see. Okay. First off, idols or no idols? This is one of the things that Jeff did confirm is going to be up for voting for us. So, Ollie, this is an interesting one, because I'm kind of in the middle. Like, I would like one idol. I'd be fine. One idol per tribe, nothing else.
Yeah.
But if it's like all or nothing, I don't know where I stand. If it's like we're going to keep doing idols how we have been, where there's like 7 a season or no idols in general, let me know, fans, what you want as Ollie answers. But I think it could be interesting to see another season, which we haven't had since before Guatemala, Vanuatu. No idols whatsoever. It'd be interesting to see.
I feel like that would be really interesting to see, and kind of part of me would vote for the no idols just because I'd love to, because I do feel like we've seen sometimes in previous seasons where people really do heavily rely on idols. Now, I'm not saying that's a bad thing before anyone comes for my throat. Bridge, go over it. But you do see people that very much rely on like the advantages and the game and very Game Boy. Yeah. The perfect example I'm going to kind of talk is an org related. For people that don't know, that's Online Reality Games. Go check them out.
Thank you, Sam, by the way. Palau. I messed up. Yeah, it was Palau.
But people will just rely on whatever the twist of the season is, they will just try and get every advantage. And then it's like your game is basically all of these advantages. And it's like, part of me would love to see the new era with no idols. So that's kind of where I've talked myself into.
No idols? That's what you're leaning towards?
It'd be spicy.
It'd be interesting. Let's see what people are saying. My brother adds in, I feel idols are a part of the game, but they should be rare, like one per team. Sky adds in, I feel like there should be one idol in each tribe and then one merge idol. Like, yes, that is perfect. And Adrienne says, idols, but just one on each tribe. That's it. And once it's played, it goes back into play. Like, I think that's how it should be.
Yeah. I would be fine with that. I mean, again, I would just like to say we did have Survivor 46 where no idols were played, and that season turned out just fine.
There's a lot of drama because no idols got played. I don't know. That's going to be a last-minute decision for me on that one. All right, next up, Final Four fire making. I'm seeing a lot of casual fans online say keep Final Four fire making. Ollie, where are you at?
Right, casual fans, come to me right now. Stop being stupid. Stop it. We don't want fire making. We have seen what happened. Like, no. And this is where you see the divide between casual fans and like fans of the show.
Yeah,
Because it's like
fire
when
making.
when you see the casual fans being like, why are you so against Final Four fire making? It's like, look, I know you're not like as diehard as the rest of us, but you have to take into consideration when we have seen the evolution of this show from season 1, Borneo, all the way to now, and none of the the diehard fans of the show can get behind this. You have to realize that there is something here. Like, we just don't like it.
I don't have a problem with Final Four fire making. Hear me out. Wait. Before you come to my throat. Before you come from my throat. I don't have a problem if it's
the close things that I had for your throat.
Shit. Okay, before you guys get mad at me. I don't have a problem with Final Four fire making if it happens every so often. I like keeping the castaways on their toes, on their heels, however you want to say it. So I've always been a fan of mixing up a Final 2 and a Final 3. I never want you to know. One of the most iconic moments from my favorite season, Survivor Micronesia, is when the girls thought they had it in the bag. We did it. It's a Final 3. And they go, oh, hold on, it's actually a Final 2. We never said it was a Final 3. I think that's how every season should be. You should not know whether it's a Final 2, Final 3, because you shouldn't be able to plan for that. Survivor has always been an unpredictable game. I am leaning on the side of I would love to see another season, no Final Four fire making, because we haven't had it in forever. I want to see it play out. And I do think at times it's like it's ran its course.
Yes.
So I'm going to vote for no fire making for season 50. But at the same time, I would not be mad if for season 53, all of a sudden, they're like, oh, we don't do fire making anymore. And Jeff Probst is like, I never said anymore because this season you're doing fire. Like that's part of this season. So I'm okay if they do it every so often. Just don't do it every single season. And for that reason, I'm going to be voting no fire making.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's just one of those where it's like it's gotten very stagnant. And I understand like the mechanics of it all, but yeah, it's just for me.
Let me show a few of these, and then Ollie has some comments that he's been starring here. We got Boo, no fire making, remove it, no fire making. And then Adrienne says, this should be easy, people. I swear to God. Yeah. I love that. And you got some more you want to show, Ollie?
Yeah, so it was kind of just in terms of like Brittany made a very like, unfortunately, the casual fans out there number us, which I'm hoping that the casual fans can at least appreciate what we have to say and take it into consideration and not be stupid. I also saw kind of Gabe's comment, the fire making doesn't incentivize alliances to break apart when it's like a straight shot to Final Four safety net. Like, yeah, good. I kind of agree with that. Like, you're kind of just like, yeah, we're a 4. Oh, we can just get to 4 and then fire. Like, I just know from my side, if I just stuck and kind of just went to an alliance, like if I went with a group of 4 to the Final Four and it was kind of just an easy ride and then I got screwed over by fire, I would feel like, me personally, I would feel some type of way. Yeah. Is that my ego? Yeah. Do I care? No. And I liked what kind of Sky, like you kind of said something similar, like let it be a regular vote. And then if it ties, kind of do it back to the old, like, that's what I'd like. Like, I just like something different.
Yeah, that's a great example right there. If you you don't have a problem doing the fire, stay true to your alliance member. 2-2 split. Like it's entertaining. It's very entertaining. All right, next one we got live reunion in Los Angeles.
Yes.
This is how long do we have to this is the one. There's no way this doesn't get voted. Correct? Like there's no way.
We've been missing it for ages, and I feel like even casual fans will get behind it because it's like it will just be like this big event, and they're like, oh my God, I can go to the finale and I can like see all this going on. Like, and plus you get to see the entire cast. Like I have kind of missed seeing.
Bothered me. Yes.
Yeah, I have kind of missed seeing the pre-jury at the reunion. Because to me, that's not really a reunion. Like it's the merge people and the jury people. Like it's just basically the jury in the final three. And we've seen in every single season, like the pre-merge and the pre-jury are just as important. Like I would have loved to have heard like Keyshawn how he felt about that epic blindside from Genevieve. To big Shogun, and he's just messaged me on Instagram. Yes, I hate fire making. And like I'd love to have had like Asia and like how her and Rome were afterwards. Like you those are the things you want to hear about. So yeah, I'd love to see a live reunion. Plus also so Jeff can call me and like make me be the backstage.
This is the thing with live reunions. Okay. Everything else that I hate about the show that they've done with the show, I can see the argument. I can see what they're going for. Everything. I see the argument. If you want to say we throw 9 idols in the game because it creates great television, I see your argument. We do fire making, so I saw someone say like it's supposed to hurt like challenge beasts, kind of, or something like that. I see your argument. I do not see any argument to not having a live reunion. Absolutely none. It is a moneymaker for you. The fans love it. It's an extra hour of programming. It is not that hard to put on. I understand you're going to be like, oh, you don't understand what goes on behind the scenes. It is not that hard to put on. It's really not. You buy an auditorium or you rent an auditorium or you have it at CBS Studios like you used to. And you just have the cast there and you have a 1-hour show live reunion. And I'll get to another thing about the live reunion.
I mean, Jay's comment right here. Perfect example.
Yeah, incredible. But another thing about the live reunion, you've been having these beach drops. And I don't know if the beach drops have been to kind of gauge interest, like how many fans would come out. They just had a preview of tonight's episode that they showed the fans who went to the beach drop in New York City. That place was packed. Absolutely packed. I'm telling you, if you sell tickets to a live reunion in Los Angeles, New York, wherever you want to have it, fans are going to show up. And it's just making you more money to put back in production. The only argument that I could see, like, they would pay the castaways $10,000 just to go to the reunion. So you are cutting back on how much you're paying the cast, but I'm going to be honest. I would almost say most of the cast would do it whether you're paying them that much money.
Yeah. Like you like, let's be fair. This is for Survivor 50. They're all going to be returning you. Like they're going to be having a lovely time regardless. But yeah, I mean, also we see how, like we saw how all of it went down in terms of like watch parties. You see how many people go to watch parties. Like, come on! Like, imagine all of those people at the watch parties. Go to the reunion. Go to the reunion.
Yes.
Like, you're making money, CBS. Do it.
And next up, the last one we have. And yes, there's other people are going to be like, what about the rice? He did say we're going to get to vote on rice, whether they start off with rice or not. He did say we're going to vote on tribe colors. Like,
see, I like that. I like that. Do you know what color I would love? Do you know what color I would love? A nice pink.
A nice pink.
Like, I'd really love like
someone said like a silver for the merch buff. Yes. Like a metallic looking silver. Yes.
Like a metallic looking silver. A nice
something unique, like the Palau buffs that were camo. Ugly, but memorable. You cannot argue not memorable.
You just talk about Palau.
I love Palau. Reading the vote. We won't spend too long on this one because we do have to get to Survivor 48. But another one, does Jeff read the vote live at the live reunion or in Fiji? This is one I might get some hate on. I don't mind if he reads the vote live. I think it's entertaining. Like right there, we're going to find out the winner and then have the live reunion be, okay, everyone. That doesn't bother me. If you want to do it that way, if you want to read the vote live and then have the reunion be something completely different where everyone gets back together to celebrate the season, I'm okay with that. I don't know if that's what I'm going to vote for. I might read it live, but here's my argument, and Ollie might agree with me on this. Actually, I might turn him around. When you read the vote live, you get an authentic reaction. They have no idea what's happening in that moment. In Fiji, if you read the vote in Fiji, they have no idea who's going to win. They're all there. As they hear the votes, that's happening real time. They have no idea what vote's coming up next. So you see their genuine shock, their reaction. When you wait a year, the castaways are going to talk. You can't expect them not to. So I was watching some of the older seasons, and some of them you can tell they already knew who won. You could tell by the second place reactions and stuff like that. For one, I know people love this because people hate Russell Hands, but you could already see the tears in Russell's eyes when they were reading the votes at the live reunion because he knew, I think, which one was it? It was one of those seasons.
Both. I think both. But this is the thing. I think he knew he'd lost both of them because I think the jury were literally.
Well, yeah, that's fair too. But you get what I'm saying, and especially in today's age of social media, I think we'll get spoiled. If before, you know what I'm saying? I mean, no, that doesn't make sense because we don't get spoiled now.
No, I don't think I've ever been spoiled.
But I like the reaction of if I'm sitting out there on the island and Jeff is reading the votes, I'm like, ooh, I just got 2 votes. Okay, where's the next vote going? You know, that's more interesting to me than if I returned for the live reunion and I've already been told by the jury who they voted for, and I know that I'm going to lose in a 4-2 vote or whatever. It kills the suspense.
I mean, I feel like Gabe says it best. As long as there isn't a Rome who can spoil it, then it's fine. Not Rome getting ricochets. Part of me still wants to see it vote live because I feel like it keeps the suspense. And I mean, again, you would hope that there's maybe an NDA to be in the stipulation being you can't reveal your vote. I'd hope that would be the case. Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing him read the vote live personally, but I understand your points. I get your points.
It's a solid point.
It's a solid point. Well done, Brandy.
For once, I actually had one.
Yeah, but also, can I just get some of these comments?
Yeah, show them really fast.
I actually wouldn't mind a white buff.
Ooh.
Would not mind a white buff.
It would not look great after a day.
No, but it still look cute. Sam, gold buff. I could see a gold buff being cute as well.
Yeah.
I could see a gold and
I know it's fun.
Pink buff hive.
Amazing.
Yeah. I just feel like they could do so many things with these colors, introduce colors you have really not used, like silver, like pink. I would love to see those colors because obviously, with the new era, we've had such an array of the same color palettes. And again, I'm saying this as someone whose favorite colors are orange, purple, and green. So I'm not mad, but I'd also love to see some variations. And also, Wild West, how dare you have a 48 buff already?
So jealous. Okay, that's enough about Survivor 50. I know some people are probably in the chat I thought this was the Survivor 48 pre-show.
Yeah.
It is, but Survivor 50 is still Survivor news that we have to talk about. It's breaking news. But we're going to take a very quick break. When we come back, we're going to talk about exactly what this ad is talking to you about. Did I say that right? I think. We'll be right back.
Think you're the most knowledgeable Survivor superfan? Well, you can put that to the test with our Fantasy Survivor game. Welcome to Bracketology, fantasy sports for reality TV. We provide fantasy football style games for your favorite shows like Survivor and many more. We also have bracket style elimination challenges. Set your picks once for the whole season to see how your prediction skills fared. And don't forget to check out the season extras like contestant info, where you can see all the bios of each contestant, and our scoring recaps that are published each episode. Download the Bracketology mobile app or play on your computer at fantasy.bracketology.tv. It's entirely free to play, and you can win some awesome prizes. Good luck.
I want to remind everyone who is currently watching that you can call into the show for the first time ever. You can jump on with Ollie and I on camera. Doesn't matter whether you're at a watch party. Maybe you're hosting a watch party at your house with your family. Maybe you're watching it alone. It doesn't matter. call into the show, talk with us. We want to hear from you guys. The link is in the description on the YouTube video. So you got to be on YouTube watching it. You can hit that link and it'll bring you to the green room backstage. And then we'll bring you on whenever we're ready to talk, whenever we have a second to bring a fan on. Or the link is also the StreamYard link to join is on our X account at Survivor Now Pod. So if you're sitting there watching this, you want to call into the show, call in. The only thing that we ask is make sure to mute your TV if you're watching us on like TV so we don't have like an echo. But yeah, you can call in, which is something super cool. We want to be able to chat with you guys about this, and we have some fun segments coming up that you guys could join us on. But really fast, have to talk about our Survivor 48 fantasy competition. It is back. Our partnership with Bracketology continues. You can win if you win the fantasy competition, which we do want to say congratulations to Logan for winning last season. He's going to join us on the podcast. He couldn't tonight, but that is something that you win. If you win, you get to join us on the pre-show for the next season. So if you win the Survivor 48 competition, you'll be able to join Ollie and myself for the Survivor 49 pre-show. You'll be able to get a custom pop figure from Todd Herzog. It'll be of your favorite player of the season. Just let me know who the player is, and we'll get that to you. You get a cameo of your favorite or from your favorite player of the season. So Logan chose 2, which you definitely can do. He got a cameo from Teeny, and he got a pop figure of Rachel. So he got those as his prizes. You also get a gift package from Katie Tedesco Art. Logan, I still have yours. I got to send it to you. I've been bad. So just been working a lot. That's on me. Usually it doesn't take that long, people. He got the cameo. He got the pop figure. He just needs Katie Tedesco's gift package. I do have it. It's right there. I just got to send it over. So definitely join in. I believe the link is in the description below as well. And then just head over to Bracketology. You'll see our league. I got to check. I don't know, Ollie, if I've actually set my team. Have you set your team?
I've set my team. And I can. Well, before, I will just say we have 834 people in it, so well done to all those people.
Oh, yeah. Wow, that's a jump up.
My episode 1 lineup will be Kevin.
I'm stealing it right now because I don't have mine.
Mary, Say, Shaheen, and Thomas. Those are my 5.
Okay, I'm picking my 5 live. Like, I don't have a team at the moment, so I'm going to pick it live. I'm going to go with my girl Charity, who I know some people have been saying could be the first one out. I don't think she will. I'm going to go with this is like on the spot. And I'm going to go with my winner pick. We'll get to that later. I'm not going to say them now. I'm going to go with Kevin. I'm going to go with I like the Shaheen play. And I'm going to give Mitch some love.
Good.
Yeah, I think. And then I could always change it. So there's 2 different games. There's First Impression, which is like a March Madness style bracket. And then there's Advance. The Advance game is the one that you guys want to play. That's the one that counts. The First Impression is kind of just for fun. Let's see. Adrienne says, not me downloading it now, just so I don't get. Yes.
Do it.
Let's see. Sam says my top 3 is Shaheen, Kevin, and Eva. Is it Eva or Eva?
Eva.
Eva, yes. Yeah. Thank you. Big Sugar, no. How do we join the Bracketology League? So you can just download the Bracketology.tv app and go to Survivor, and you'll see we are the 2nd league there. We're a promoted league. It's very easy to find. Click on the Survivor Now Fantasy Competition, click join, and then you can pick your team. So it is very easy. And then Sam says, will you guys have any past survivors as guests this season? We always do. Always do. Okay. Next up, our next segment as we continue, we got roughly 45 minutes until the premiere here. It's moving fast. We want to know, this is our predictions for the upcoming season. It's a fun, fast-paced segment. So, Ollie, let's get to it. Who is going to be the first person eliminated from Survivor 48. We're getting right down to it. I'm bringing the cast up right now.
This is one I really struggle with, and it's just because
it could be anybody.
This is the first time since 44 that I'm really unsure of who's going to go first. Like, I feel like 45, 46, and 47, like, we kind of had an idea. Whereas, like, this season, I'm really unsure. Like, I feel like it could be anyone. So I really don't know. I'm
looking at the tribes too. Like, which tribe do you think's gonna go?
If I had to guess,
I think Orange is gonna lose.
Okay. I don't know why. I'm just gonna. Sky has literally just said it. I maybe think Justin. I don't know. He does not give me Zelensky vibes, but he would be the person I'd look at first.
I think it's going to be Camilla.
Don't say that about my draft. How dare you?
I think it's going to be. For me personally, I think a lot of people might look at David as the first boot, but I've heard a lot of people say David's actually a really cool guy. Like, he might like, obviously his initial tape was like, oh, big strong man and stuff like that. But I've heard like fellow cast members say he's a cool guy. And so that kind of leans me towards. I know. I think I know. Everyone hates it. I said
thank you, chat.
I spoke it into existence. My brother says Camilla or Thomas.
See, I would hate to see, like, obviously Camilla for my draft, but also I just hate. I feel like something about Thomas. Something about Thomas.
And to answer this question, so when I pick my team, is that my team for the season or just after the first episode and I can switch? You can switch. Yeah. If you're playing on a bracketology fantasy competition, you pick 5 people, and then as we wither down, it goes to like you pick 3 people, you pick 2 people. So yeah. Wild West says not Randy flexing. I didn't even flex, okay? Like, there we go. There's your flex. Yeah, there's nothing. Wow. It's fine. Where? I think I tore my shoulder doing that. Ow. That's my bad shoulder. This one. Ow. Okay, I'm done now. That actually hurt.
Yeah. Adrian has said that he's thinking maybe Justin or honestly Sky or Stephanie. I'm seeing a couple of Stephanies. Like,
yeah, I've seen Stephanie's.
I also like this comment from Amy. She's really behind Siva.
Well, we're going to get to that. We posted a poll, so we're going to get to the tribes you guys think will last. Next one up. Name 2 people you think are going to be in an alliance together. Right off the bat, you're looking at the tribes. 2 people that you think are just going to connect right away. For me, there's a very easy vote here. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
I don't even have to look at the rest of the cast. Like, I just started up at the top with the green tribe. What's the green tribe again?
Vula.
Vula. I started up at Vula. I can already tell you, Kevin and Mary.
I literally was going to say
best friends immediately. I can see it first 5 minutes of the episode.
Yeah, I would also say Joe and Shaheen. That would be I'd also say Joe and Shaheen.
Should we do one per tribe? So Joe and Shaheen. Oh, and then the orange tribe. I mean, I'm feeling Chrissy and Kyle. I don't know why. As like a sneaky little one.
Part of me kind of wants to say Mitch and David.
Wow. Mitch and David. Okay. That would be one no one's expecting. Exactly. Is it because Mitch said he wants 3 guys in the finale?
Yeah. Precisely.
Yeah. Ollie, you got to explain it to me. I don't want to get canceled here, but I saw someone post this. It was Eliza. Love you, Eliza. She said she's not vibing with Mitch because of what he said about 3 guys in the final together. Women say that all the time. All the time they go, I want 3 girls in the final.
Feminism.
Why is it?
there is.
Is it bad when a guy I get? There's one way to say it, to be like, oh, strong men.
I think it's just one of those things where we have seeing 3 guys go to the end, seeing a guy win. Woo! Like, it's been done. Been there, done that. Got many of the t-shirts. So it's just, yeah.
All right, next question. Will there be a medical evacuation this season? Obviously, we hope not, but we did see in one of the previews, Jeff go, stop, medical. Is it going to lead to a medical evacuation? I'm going to say no. I think this is one that they'll be fine. They've just passed out or something. They've pulled a, who was it? Oh my gosh, who was it? Who bounced back after being Andy? They pulled an Andy.
Oh, Andy, yeah.
They passed out. They gave it too much, and then they end up being fine.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be a medical evac. I don't see it. I hope not. I'm hoping not. Also, I just want to go to Wild Wests. Just you wait.
We'll get to that.
I hope not. I don't want to see a medical evacuation. Sam thinks might be like Bruce. And also, this is an interesting one from Sky. I feel like there's always been a medical problem in the premiere of a new era.
You don't expect it to be that tough. Yeah. So people just overdo it a little bit going in those first couple challenges. I did see by the way, can we just take a second? Thank you guys. The chat's blowing up. We have a lot of viewers. If you're a returning person, thank you. Thank you for coming back. We just want to take a second to say we love you guys. We appreciate you guys. We do this because we love chatting Survivor, but we really appreciate the support you give us. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. If you're new and you're having fun, we do a pre-show every week before the podcast. Or before the episode. Yeah. But I did see some, Adrian says, I'm hearing Jeff teasing that this season is going to revolve around duos. I was hearing that as well. But that's been like a new era thing. And then Gabe adds in, Mike Bloom said it's a social thing. People hate it because males in the world already get it easier. Exactly. It could be. It's tough. It's tough. All right. Who is your favorite going into the season? Not who you think is going to win. It could be the same person. Who is your favorite? We'll get to the winners later. Ollie, who's your favorite? My
favorite is my microban queen, Mary. Love Mary. I don't know what it is. I just me and Mary vibe. Me and Mary, that's my girl. So yeah, that's my favorite going in. I just feel like we're gonna see a lot of fun things with her. So.
Ooh, I got two. I'm cheering for Shaheen. He has been a huge supporter of the podcast. So cheering for Shaheen. Love him. And then Charity. I'm cheering for Charity. So I think Charity is going to be fun and entertaining this season. Let's see what people are saying in the comments. Who we cheering for? Let's see. Ray is here. New and having fun. Hello, Ray. Hello, welcome to the podcast. Sam adds in Shaheen. My brother says, I feel like it's too early to pick a favorite. It is, but you do it beforehand. Sky says Kevin, and I'm totally not saying that because I'm biased, because he's my winner pick.
No, that's a good shout.
Jay says my favorite is Camilla. And I said she's first out. Yeah. Ray adds in Joe and Mary. And then, this is really cool. They posted the first 5 minutes of the episode. The footage of Joe finding out he made it onto the season made me love him. So that's incredible as well. Mitch is awesome too. I love Mitch and I connect with Mitch. If you guys didn't hear, my name's Randy. I grew up, could not say R's. So I took speech classes all the way to high school. So I have that connection with him. Okay. This is a good question. Will we have a female winner for the 4th time in the row? D, Kenzie, Rachel. That has only been done twice in the history of the show. 3 women in a row. That was the third time.
3 times that, yeah.
Yeah, that was the 3rd time.
Yeah.
It has never been 4 female winners in a row. Ollie, call your shot now. Do we get a female winner?
I don't know.
I'm more impressed with the guys this season.
But then again, I don't know if people are expecting Rachel to do as well as she was. So, I don't know. There is part of me that would love to see it. I'm not going to lie. I would really love to see it because we've seen it happen so many times with the men. So to see it happen for the women, I wouldn't be mad at it. But yeah, I don't know. I really am not sure.
Let's see what people are saying. Oh yeah, I love Miss Chrissy as well. Ray says Mitch, but Shaheen is his winner pick. Let's see. Ray says I'm feeling a male winner this season. Gabe says I'd be good with it because 30s it was like 5 guys in a row. Nice balance. Exactly. I think if a woman wins this season, it's official. Brittany adds in I'm feeling a male winner. I think if a female wins this season, or shall I say a woman, if a woman wins this season, I think we can say they dominate Survivor now in the new era.
Oh, God,
because 2 men have won in the new era so far: Jam Jam and Gabler. That's it for the men. And then Jay adds in, I think it will be a guy this season, but I still hold out hope for a woman. I think we got one more question. We do. Who will win Survivor 48? Can we come back? Let's come back to this one.
Yeah.
Because I have that at the end of the show. Who will win? Let us know in the chat. Another thing that we did, and you can vote on this every single week for not only the pre-show, but they also do this Forgot Something For You, and the tribe has spoken. Let's go to the polls. And these are polls that I actually want to go to.
Yes. Let me just grab them.
Yep.
I definitely prepared.
I did it a little bit early. I got these results at 6:00, so they might have changed.
No, they shouldn't have. But yes, so we posted some polls on X. And as Randy said, keep an eye on X. Go subscribe to our X account at Survivor Now Pod, because for the pre-show and always for Got Something For You, we will post specific polls. So we put some polls out to see how people were feeling about the season.
You want to take the lead on this, Ollie?
Yeah, I got the lead. So the first poll question was, which tribe do you think will dominate the challenges this season? So we ran the poll and we got some votes. And Lagi won with 50%, Siva in 38%, and Vula with only 12%. Something tells me this little tribe here are going to be the little engine that could, and I think people are going to sleep on them.
I don't know why everyone's hating that tribe.
I think it's just because you see David and Siva, you see like Joe and
David and Kyle could be strong.
Yeah, I feel like I feel like people are looking at that. But
puzzles are going to be something that happens. We know that everyone's going to end on a puzzle. I'm not saying the Orange Tribe is like dumb. Like, I think they'll be fine at puzzles too. It's definitely like how are you feeling? I don't know. I feel like the first episode, Siva, whatever it is, I think Siva is going to lose the first episode. I think a lot of people are going to be shocked with that. But I honestly don't know if there's going to be a tribe this season that dominates challenges. I think it's a very well-rounded out. I don't see a disaster tribe.
No, I really don't. And Sky put in the chat, they can't be the disaster tribe. They love too much. Adrienne would have voted for Siva as well. And Gabe also adds, because production didn't give them a buff guy. They didn't give them a stunt man who drinks chocolate milk.
Y'all are hating on Kevin right now.
I was gonna say they got Kevin. He does CrossFit. Yeah. He does Barry's boot camp.
Y'all are hating on Kevin.
Don't dismiss Barry's boot camp. The next poll we had was, will anyone find an idol during the premiere? Now the options were absolutely. I am speaking, Randy. Don't show the results.
Oh, I thought I was queuing you up. My bad.
don't.
Pretend like you didn't see that, people.
Yeah, we didn't see that part. Will anyone find an idol during the premiere? The options were absolutely all of them, one will be found, or none of them will be found. And now we can reveal.
Ba-bam.
83% said one will be found. People don't think multiple. And 17% say no. So I kind of agree. Like I think
one's got to be found, right? One has to be found.
Surely, I would be shocked if we don't see at least one being found.
At least like a beware advantage that like leads on to an idol or something.
Yeah. My question to you, Randy, is which tribe is going to find their idol first?
I'm on the Siva train. I'm so on the Siva train right now of like everything. Like, I don't know. I think I've heard this episode's great. And I've heard there's a lot of drama. And that first tribal council is like very exciting. Someone finds it at Siva, they play it at the first tribal council. We saw it on Survivor Australia, Brains v. Brawn 2.
And we saw it Survivor 44 as well, Brandon.
Yep. I think Siva is going to be the tribe this episode that you're going to want to watch. I think they're going to get a lot of the TV time.
See, that'd be really interesting. Like, a part of me would love to see that. I mean, I feel like each tribe will have their own dynamics, and once we get into the season, each tribe going to tribal council will be interesting to see.
Yeah.
And the final poll we had one more poll.
I show it now, right?
No, stop it. Which tribe is heading to the first tribal council of the season? In essence, which tribe will have the first boot? And the results?
Oh, I thought you were going to give the options.
Oh,
well, the options of the tribes.
Yeah.
No, I messed up. No, yeah.
But 62% said that Vula were going to the first tribal council, with 25% saying Siva, like you, Randy, with only 13 saying Laggy, which I kind of agree with the 13, but I don't see this tribe going anytime soon.
So you're torn between Siva and Vula.
Yeah, definitely. Just saying in the chat, Sam agrees. Sam thinks it's going to be Vula. Jay thinks it's going to be Siva. And Survivor Ned has a very, very strong opinion. They're just going to say,
wow.
Just wait. We shall wait and see. There you go, see, Vula. And Sky saying 62% don't know what they're talking about, apparently. Cool.
I love my brother's comment. Oh, sorry. We should lock in. Randy, yeah, my brother said Randy lock in. You know I'm not locked in.
He's not been locked in since 2017. Don't worry.
Why am I the host? I don't know.
Gabe also thinks Vula. There is a lot of Vula in this chat thinking right now, which I would hate to see because I love that tribe. I'd hate to see it, Justin. Yeah. Very intriguing. Yeah. Also, just a bracketology thing.
Hey, I'm not a Swiftie. I know. I'm sorry. All right, let's get to it, guys. We are 30 minutes away from the premiere of Survivor 48. It's just, Ollie, time has been flying, honestly.
I know.
Time has been flying. We're going to take one more quick break. And by quick, I mean actually there's a double break. When we come back, we are going to finally talk about winner picks and who we think and other members of the podcast think are going to end up winning. We will be right back.
What's up, guys? I'm Todd Herzog, the winner of Survivor China, and I am here with Survivor Now Podcast, the best source for Survivor information, to show off what I do for a living. So I make custom Funko Pops. If you haven't seen or heard, you can check it out on Instagram at Todd's Pop Shop, or you can message me, toddspopshop@gmail.com, to order your own. And if you mention this podcast, you will get $10 off and a free torch. So it's pretty freaking awesome. I'm going to show you a few right now. We've got Troyzan here, Phil from The Amazing Race, JLP, host of Australian Survivor, and look, little Charlie. Anybody you could possibly imagine or want yourself playing an LRG or an ORG, or just with your loved one or family or pets or anything like that, shoot me a message. I'm happy to make it. You also have the chance to win a free custom pop if you sign up for Survivor Now Podcast Fantasy League. So it's pretty awesome. And it's fun. Like, who doesn't want to be a part of that? So yeah, hit me up, get your custom pops. It's great holiday gifts, great birthday gifts. We got a new season of Survivor right around the corner. I'm excited. I'm sure you're excited. Let's get this going.
Hi, Survivor Now podcast listeners. I am Katie from KT Designs, better known as Katie Tedesco Art on both Instagram and Etsy. I have been designing and selling Survivor products for over 7 years at my Etsy shop, including replicas like hidden immunity idols and Survivor trading cards with all of the players' stats on the back. I am so grateful for Survivor Now for giving me this shout out and helping me reach even more superfans. I love listening to their podcast. So if you are looking for some really unique reality TV products for yourself or to give a superfan in your life, come check out my Etsy shop at www.etsy.com/shop/KatieTedescoArt.com.
All right. We want to thank both Todd and Katie for continuing to be supporters of the podcast and helping us grow. Last chance, people. If anybody would like to call into the show, the link is in the description below on our YouTube stream of the podcast, or you can go over to our X account and hit the link. We want to hear from you guys. We want to hear who you think is going to end up winning Survivor 48. So definitely check it out. You would be on screen with Ollie and I. Last chance. We're going to get to that in a second. I'm going to go ahead and do the closing stuff before we get to talking about the winners, because we've got a lot of stuff planned for you on Survivor Now. So if you are new, we do have a Patreon. Everybody has a Patreon nowadays. What makes our Patreon special? We pride ourselves in being a low cost, a little money helps us run the podcast, and we give you guys tons of bonus content. There's a video on there of us playing the Survivor card game. I was hosting, Jeff Probst. Me and my friends spent 2.5 hours playing that. It was well planned out. There's some games that we did. Ollie hosted, Ollie, what'd you host again?
Touchy Subjects.
Touchy Subjects, the old game where it's like, who's most likely to snore at camp? We did that with the amazing Nina Twine. There's an exclusive interview with Coach, one of the best interviews we've ever done. That is on our Patreon. So go check it out. We've got 2 tiers. We have our faithful tier, which is $3 a month, or our Survivor Now Legend tier, which is $5 a month. And if you're undecided what makes us better than some other Patreons out there, we have a free trial. And it's our highest tier, our Legend tier. You get a 1-week free trial. So pop over there. The link is in the description below. Check out our Patreon and see if it's something that you want to invest in. So we appreciate all the support. You guys can catch us here next week, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, 4 p.m. Pacific, for the Survivor 48 pre-show. This week it was myself and Ollie, but the amazing, beautifully talented Avery will usually be with us as well. She should be back next week. I believe she'll be here as well. So, and then immediately after the episode airs, come right back here for the Survivor 48 after show. Myself, Josh Green, Eric Abraham, and Bruce Peralt will break down the episode. Little announcement, this will not happen tonight. There's a bunch of watch parties happening. People are all over the place. So go, spend it with your families, or if you're out at the bars, have some more drinks. This will be happening tomorrow at 5 p.m. is the time right now. We will let you know if that changes. Ollie's probably mad. There's 2 podcasts happening at the same time tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern Time.
Is that?
Oh, no. Why do I keep messing up the time? Never mind. Forget I even said that. I do need to lock in. There's 3 podcasts tomorrow. Man, Wes, we'll get you in a second, brother. Hold on. Let me finish this and we'll get you in, brother. Okay. So there's 3 podcasts tomorrow. This will be happening at 5 p.m. 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Oh my gosh. Right. The other one, Survivor Stock Watch, will be happening tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. You can check that out. Our new member, Josh and Will take you through the stocks. It's our new power ranking show, so you can definitely check that out. It's always a fun one. And then at 10 p.m., come back for our Survivor Australia Brains v. Brawn 2 recap show. Matthew, Ollie, Valeria, and a special guest that you'll have to tune in to check out. So there's a triple header tomorrow. You guys definitely need to check that out. And then on Saturday, it is the show that Ollie does. It is Got Something For You. Matthew, Ollie, Phil. That is Saturdays, 3 p.m. Eastern time, noon Pacific. And then Survivor Social, brand new time this season, Sundays, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. So, all right, now it's time. We've got a couple guests who are going to be joining us, called into the show. I'm looking forward to speaking with both of them, actually. We're going to talk Survivor Now winner picks. First up, I'm going to introduce Jay West. He's here.
Ooh, let's go.
My man.
I don't know if y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah. No, we got you. You got us.
Sorry, I'm in the hospital if you guys can't hear me.
No, you're good. You're good.
We can hear you.
Both of y'all are loading right now.
Oh, uh-oh. Yeah, we're good.
We can still hear you.
We hear you. Message
Survivor
him
now. I don't want to waste y'all time if I'm taking too long.
No, you're good, brother.
Just want to say I have Kyle winning. And I love Mary as well. So
yes, do you have us, Jay?
hopefully
You
y'all
have
can
us,
hear
Jay?
me.
We do. We hear you.
Guys, this isn't
Yep.
funny.
We hear you.
We hear you. Do you have us? Ah, we're losing him. Okay, we'll try to get Jay back. So Kyle's his winner pick. We'll try to get Jay back. And then my brother had to call in Ryan.
Yo!
Let's see if we get Jay back. He tried. Jay, are you there?
Yeah, I'm there.
Hey!
Hey, let's go.
We hear you, brother. We heard you the entire time. We got your winner pick and everything. So this is awesome. Jay West has been a fan of the show. We've been excited. We got to get you on a full podcast. Let me say that. And then Ryan over here is my brother, who is a new fan to Survivor. You're going to watch the season, right, Ryan?
Yeah, first season.
He's going to get into it. So I'm going to go to Jay West first. You said Kyle is your winner pick.
Yes.
Okay, and you've got the 48 buff on. So talk to us about what you're expecting, how excited you are for the season. I see you're at work right now, it looks like. How are you going to enjoy the episode tonight?
Well, guys, I'm a sterile processing technician. I don't know if you know that, but at night it's really slow, so I watch every episode on my phone. I did go to the pre-screening in the season for 48. I met a Survivor Now guy, Franklin, I think is his name.
Let me see. There was Josh, there was Matthew, and there
Matthew.
was
I met Matthew.
Yeah,
we was at the bar together getting lit. We met a bunch of people. So I love season. Hopefully you guys do as well. I'm not giving those spoilers up. That's not me. But like I said, my winner pick is Kyle, strictly because what you guys see this episode is who he is in person. And I had the time to meet him, and now I don't know, I vibe with him. Hopefully, he's just a good dude throughout the whole season. But I just love him.
Jay, I gotta say how much that means for you to say that, because he's my winner pick.
There we go.
And I gotta show the graphic here. And I've been waiting for someone to give me validation, because I've been in the past, my winner picks haven't been the best. And just hearing you say that, because you got to see the premiere, that was going to be my other question that I asked you. I obviously don't spoil anything, but great premiere. What can we expect going into it tonight?
I don't know what to say without spoiling it. Well, it's 2 hours, so it's a lot of fillers. I will say that. Also, it's a lot of feistiness. You will expect a little feisty that I didn't expect. But other than that, I like without saying too much. I wrote a question in the chat because something did happen. I said, "Do you think who do you think is going to find an advantage or an idol? If so, who?" And
I don't know. So what you're saying is it's going to be spicy in the way of Kenzie. Ooh.
Oh, I love that. Okay, and then on the flip side, Ryan, you're a new viewer. So,
Yep.
Jay, I was going to say, hang around if you can. If you got to go, I totally understand as well. Ryan, so you're a new viewer. You've always been my brother. You know how addicted to Survivor. What got you watching? Why now? Why do you want to watch Survivor now?
Well, your passion for the show, so it obviously has to be pretty fun to watch. You have a good talent when it comes to good things on TV, so I'll tune in this time. Give it a try. Give it a fair chance.
Ryan, we need a winner pick. Do you know enough of the cast going in to give us a winner pick?
Oh yeah, I like Kevin. I think
stick running with Kevin.
I'm running
All right,
with Kevin.
Let's get to some of these other winner picks here. Some other members of the team. So, sorry, Jay, we're covering your face a little bit. Just for a second. Jack, not going to be a member of the podcast this season, but could always come back and join Survivor Stock Watch. Jack picked Kyle as well, so he's on the same mindset of me that it could be Kyle. And then Avery, the lovely Avery, is picking Kevin, so she's going with Ryan as maybe Kevin going to be the winner this season. The lovely Kara says it's going to be Thomas, so possibly could be Thomas that's going to end up winning this season, the stash himself. And then Josh, our new member Josh, is going with Chrissy to win this season. The older mom like stereotype gonna go out and show everyone how it's done. And then Matthew also messaged us and said, "Oh my gosh, Ollie, do you remember who he said?" Oh, I think he said he liked Mitch. I'm sorry, Matthew, if I got that wrong. So I'm gonna go to Ryan first.
Mitch or Star.
Mitch or Star, yes. And Ollie, I'm so sorry. Who is your winner pick? I didn't have time to make your graphic.
I don't know. Every part of me just wants to go for Mary because why not? Gotta go with the microbang. Yeah, I don't know. I'm really struggling to pick a winner pick this season.
Okay, so he's going with Mary. That's
going with Mary. Why not?
Jay, you gotta show off that buff, my friend. You got the buff, this Survivor 48 buff. It's what's the purple tribe again?
Laggy? I cannot say the name correctly, but I think it's He's got the purple
buff on and everything. I got to get me one of those. You can check it out on the CBS store. Ryan, Jay, we're going to let you guys go so we can start wrapping up as it goes live in 15 minutes. Thank you guys so much for joining. Ryan, I'll definitely be hitting you up. And Jay, you got to jump back on sometime and join us on like a full recap, brother. All right, I'm going to let you guys go. Let me see. There we go. All right, and we are back. That's awesome. That's what we want to do. We want to interact with you guys and really talk with you. Peace out, Jay. Thank you, brother. That's what we want. We want every week on the pre-show to bring you guys on and chat with you. This was a new thing for us, right? So we'll get better at, having, everyone test out and stuff like that. You get what I'm saying. But that was awesome. Jay has been a huge supporter of the podcast, and we've been looking forward to chatting with him. And I love getting the perspective of my brother who, has never watched Survivor. So Ollie, take it away. What do you think about bringing
I was also, I love it. Also, just Amy's pick Shaheen. Just because he looks like Ferris. Fair. Very fair comparison. It's always nice to hear what everyone else has to say. Again, we are just as big as fans as everyone. So, I'm happy to hear everyone's opinions. Will I agree with them all the time? No. But that's the beauty of this community. Hopefully,
are you going to tell them that you don't agree with them? No, you're just going to leave it at that?
Yeah.
All right, let's go back really fast. We got a few more minutes to kill here. We didn't really touch base on any of these. Jack agreeing with me. Ollie, what do we think about Kyle? If you had to say, is Kyle someone you think could make it to the end? Or do you think Kyle's going to be someone maybe like a merge boot or whatever?
I think he could be a dark horse. I feel like I'm not really sure yet where he's at. But I definitely could see him being a dark horse for sure.
And then Avery's pick had Kevin. Kevin is someone that everyone is liking a lot. I think I had Kevin as I think he's going to finish 5th or 6th.
I'd love to see that for Kevin. I don't know what it is. Kevin's just got this really amazing
aura.
yeah, just this really amazing aura, this vibe, just his energy. I remember when I saw when it was 47 finale and they showed the teaser for 48. Kevin was the one that stuck out for me. So yeah. I could see myself being a fan of Kevin for the long run.
And then we have Kara's pick of Thomas. My brother was shaking his head of like, no chance. I don't know. I kind of agree with my brother. I don't see Thomas going far in the game.
I think people are going to underestimate Thomas. Like I said, you saw this promo photo. You saw how perfectly he matched the shorts to the top. Don't underestimate him like that. Don't underestimate my brother Thomas like that.
And then this is like the hottest pick that we've had.
This is definitely the wild card. Chrissy is definitely the wild card for me. I don't know where, again, similar to Carl, I don't really know where I'm placing her. I think once the first couple episodes kind of come out, I could see something different, but I just don't know.
All right, Ollie, it is time to wrap it up. I'm going to go back to this. The excitement of a new season. Give us your final thoughts before we log off here so we can turn it on and everything. What are your final thoughts of the season going up here?
I'm excited. I'm excited to see what this season brings. I think Survivor's been on this upward trajectory, and I feel like we're going to see it continue in 48. I mean, kind of Wild West said it on the podcast now, and I've been hearing the echoes of it from the beach drop. Like, this first episode is good. So I feel like that means only good things to come, and I'm excited. I'm excited to see how this cast do. I think this is going to be a spicy cast. Don't know what it is about even numbers for New Era, but they always bring the spice. So yeah, I'm excited.
I am pumped. Right, yeah. As a Survivor fan, this is the best time of year, and this year we actually have more Survivor content than ever because both Survivor Australia and Survivor 48 are happening at the exact same time. Mm-hmm. I've been super sick throughout the week, and I told you guys that I have so much Survivor to watch tonight and tomorrow morning because I'm watching Survivor 48, and then tomorrow morning I'm catching up on the 3 episodes of Survivor Australia that I've fallen behind on just because when I'm sick, I just like to turn on something stupid and not pay attention to it. But yeah, it's like the perfect time to get into Survivor because the new era is in full swing. They figured it out. Survivor Australia is doing great things. And then Survivor 50 coming up. I love that we have all these new fans. And I love seeing all the new people in the chat today. Like, thank you guys for tuning in. Once more, I'll just say, if you're watching this on YouTube, go ahead and hit that like button. If you had some fun today, subscribe to the channel. You can tell my voice is like, Randy, you're done. An hour and a half in, you've used me up. If you're watching this this episode won't be on Spotify, but if you check us out on Spotify, hit that follow button and leave us a 5-star rating. We greatly appreciate it. Check out all of our social medias, X at Survivor Now Pod. Instagram is down at the moment, but we will be back at Survivor Now Podcast, and then Blue Sky at Survivor Now Podcast. Is it the full thing? Yeah. Ryan just adds in Randy's voice and a walking away emoji. It's shot, but thank you guys. You can check out all of our coverage on our new look website, survivornowpodcast.com. Again, no after show today. We will be back here tomorrow with a triple header. And we will see you guys next week. Have a